The land looks terrible when it's all uneven and exposed ores and just cobblestone mixed with stone and gravel and dirt and sand, and it looks just awful. We gotta do something about that. We gotta make the ground look better. So what better to do than transform the entire landscape around all of my big builds into something that actually looks decent. So this episode is gonna be all of that, just building and decorating and making everything look good. And before we get started, y'all should consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and it's quick, it's easy, and it's free. I'm trying to hit 2,000 by the end of the year, and I can only do that with your help. So please, if you aren't already, hit that subscribe button and don't miss any of my future uploads. All right, so I know in the last one we built this mob farm, which has been pretty useful. It has done some decent things, but I mean, we've built some pretty neat stuff around this area. Just stuff in general. Why do I have no power? Hold up, wait a minute. Why do I have no power? Oh, because I'm dumb. I know why I don't have any power, because I fed it off of this power here. No, this power here. So now we should have power going out there. Yep. There it goes. This thing has gotten us some pretty good loot drops. I mean, some mobs come. Spiders are a bit of a pest, but other than that, I mean, it's been pretty successful. They've done what I needed it to do. But I'm also sick and tired of looking at this area and thinking it looks gross. I hate how it looks. I want the ground to look better. So the main task at hand right now is going to be making those clouds look cool, is going to be actually making this ground look better, making an actual design on the ground, you know, a pathway that circles around, doing proper lighting so it's not just torches everywhere, you know, just making it look better than it does, because I don't like the way that it looks currently. So yeah, enough said, enough talking. I think I'm just gonna see what resources I have and get into it. right, so as you guys just saw, I struggled with my first attempt at making oval-esque thing myself. I could not quite figure out the spacing, the anything that I needed to do. Look, a skeleton. I couldn't figure it out to save my life at all. So I wound up using a circle oval generator to generate this oval for me to build. As you saw, I just did half of it. And then the other half still needs to be built and put into place, which I will do off camera, because that is a lot of digging and building of an oval that's going to be quite obnoxious to watch. I will be getting rid of these floating islands here along with this floating tree just to clean up the area. And then once I get everything done, like get the oval completed, I'll find the exact middle of it, because I plan to do something special with the middle as well, which it'll be a single line this way, but a double line coming from that side, which is not a big deal. But I do believe I should be able to accomplish this and get the rest of it done pretty easily. As you saw, it's a little precarious over there just due to the hole being there. So that was fun and kind of terrifying, but I did it. I survived. I didn't fall. I didn't fall. I'll give myself that one. But yeah, so I don't really have much left to do on it other than that stuff. And then obviously I got to fill all the cobblestone all the stone that's around here. I'm going to fill it in with dirt, put like a little lip, do a couple different things that I plan on doing for the design of this area, get rid of all of this goofiness that I had going on over here, or just do something different with it that I haven't quite figured out yet. Obviously I need to fill in that hole and take care of these guys before something bad happens to me. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep working on it, and I will see you guys once the oval is fully completed. All right, so after a couple hours worth of work, I have, you can check on the mini map there, gotten quite a bit done. There's still a lot that I need to do in the ways of replacing all of the ground with stone and whatnot, but gotten a lot done. Now, in the time period of doing all of this, I got kind of annoyed with breaking pickaxes constantly and them going slow and whatnot, because I was, just using an iron pickaxe. So I actually went over and remembered that earlier on in the series, I had healed a zombie villager. So what better thing to do with a healed zombie villager than to actually place a waystone down there. I took the one from the village and brought it down here. I got a Fletcher right here that I can sell all sorts of stuff to, get all sorts of stuff with unbreaking. And then I've also got an efficiency 4 villager. Yeah, his trade's a little high, but efficiency 4. Right now I'm working on making a titanium pickaxe just to see how well it works, and I don't know if I can put the efficiency 4 on it. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out with me. You guys are gonna find out with me. So let me do that. Get my 3 titanium. Can I throw that? Oh, I can throw that on there. Now let's see how well that works at breaking blocks. Also, that thing has just been pumping mobs out left and right. But I wanted to go with this pickaxe because, I don't know, it seemed a little better than even diamond. Because if you look at the diamond one, it's a 1.2 attack speed with 5 attack damage. Where this is a 1 attack speed with 7 attack damage. Whoa. Almost an insta mine with efficiency 4. What the heck? I was not expecting that. Titanium for the win. Now I just need unbreaking on it and mending. I think I'll be golden. Who needs netherite when you got titanium? Oh, I could also get another efficiency 4 book and slap it on there and get efficiency 5. What? All right, but yeah, this has been taking forever to get done. Just because I've been sitting here manually breaking all of these stone blocks and replacing them with dirt. I have almost completely cleaned out my giant tunnel bore that dug out all of this area. I've almost completely cleared it out of its dirt supply. That's what I've been using to patch all of this. But this will also assist me for future episodes, as it gives me more like a better looking area and whatnot, but it gives me more space to set up different builds, different structures, different buildings, all that fun stuff, which I actually need to finish this off because this is nowhere near done. I'm thinking, let's see, let me go use my stone cutter real quick, see what I've got over here. Where's my stone cutter? Stone cutter. Throw that in there. Yeah, I could do cobblestone walls, but I don't like that. And throw that titanium in there. I'm trying to think of what would be like the best option for a wall to go around that, because I want it to look nice, but I don't want it to be like too white or anything like that. Like the diorite has those modern walls. Like, I want modern walls for other things. Okay, so I do have modern walls for other things, just not what I'm looking. Ooh, andesite wall? That might look nice on there. Throw a little extra color to it. Where's the andesite? Ooh, yeah. I think I'm going to go with the andesite modern wall. Get that in there. Get that looking nice. Ooh, I also wonder, what if... I'm kind of liking the andesite wall. I like that coloration. I have a lot of andesite, so... I might just utilize that. Now, here's my other question. If I were to grab those, put those here. Oh, it adds like a little railing. I like it. And then we can throw the modern andesite wall on top of there. I think that's going to look lovely. I think that's gonna look nice. And then we can take our torches and throw torch on top of the corners. Right there and right there. And then it'll be another torch there on that corner. And on this corner. I like how this is going to look. Okay, cool. So we're just going to continue to work on placing all of these down, getting the wall and the fencing laid down so that it is looking nice and spiffy. I'm going to look and see if there's any other form of lighting that I could potentially use with this. I'm really genuinely liking how that's looking, and I plan on putting like some flowers or something up here so that it looks pretty. You know, just make it look nicer than what it is. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I will see you guys in a second.
Again. Try again.
All right, guys. So I've been, like I said, with the efficiency and my villagers down here. So as you saw, that said Fortune 3 because I leveled them up a little more because I decided to trade in paper, remembering that you can make tree bark into paper. Completely forgot about doing that. Turned it into paper, and now I have a Fortune 2 book for 1 emerald, and 1 book gets me a Fortune 2 book. And then on top of that, if I were to, or I also traded him again, got the Villager Traveler's backpack, which is awesome. Yeah, I love it. It's actually the one I've got on right now. If I go back, I got a Villager on my back. But back to him, so that buying that leveled him up immediately. And now I have Thorns 2 for 8 emeralds and 1 book. Trying to level him up to the next one, but do I really need Thorns 2? I mean, I'll take another Thorns 2 book. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. And then if I want to level him up, oh yeah, this is all my stuff for trading with this fool, which just leveled up it or restocked his trades. Okay. I still have yet, I don't remember if anybody knows what the trick key is for doing this. I can't ever remember it. And I know there's a way to do it that makes it so much faster and so much easier. I just can't ever remember how to do it. So if you guys let me know in the comments, that would be super duper helpful and I'd be much appreciate. And he should be fully leveled up. Yeah, he's a master, so he's fully leveled up. Now, I should be able to trade him some more sticks. Get all the emeralds. Oh, I got more sticks for you, buddy. Don't worry. Give you all them, or all the sticks for all the emeralds. Now you, give me another 2 Thorns books. Let's level you up to Master. And I got a name tag. Sweet. All right, so now we can access name tags, so that's a plus. I think I'm gonna actually end up expanding my little area down here and making my villager trading area down here underground, because I feel like that would be super successful and epic and awesome. Now we go back home. As you see, I kind of claimed my factory as my home. I don't really go over to that place anymore. I'm more so over here. I mean, I've got all this stuff. Thorns 3. I don't have the level, but I can get the level pretty quickly. All right, back to what I was saying. But yeah, so now I have a Fortune 3, Efficiency 4 book. Now I just need to get a villager with, Unbreaking, that's what I need. I need an Unbreaking villager and a Mending villager. Once I get those, I will be set for trades. Also, I know you guys just saw and were wondering about it. I made a fountain. Not my best work, but it is decorative. And I do like the fact that the copper is going to oxidize. Yeah, I like that. It was a little off center. Now it is perfectly centered again. And I think honestly that's probably where I'm gonna have to call this episode here, is showing you guys what I've done. I still have a bunch of stuff to do, but I did go and add some andesite bridge stairs along with andesite railing gates so that it, you know, fits in a little better. And then these yellow iron gate cage lamps, I kind of like those. They add a little more aesthetic as opposed to, you know, having like just torches floating around, because personally that looks horrible compared to that. Now I can lift them up, make them a little higher. I even put them hanging on the and sitting on top of the fountain I've got going up here. Need to get rid of that block. That makes it look funky. But I think, yeah, I've got it at each corner. So things do still spawn in this area, and this area, and that one, but they don't spawn here because it's lit up nicely. But yeah, so I mean, it has been hours upon hours of digging and replacing dirt down, and I think I'm gonna finish it off between this episode and the next episode before, you know, actually doing what I plan to do in the next episode, because the next episode I think is gonna be awesome. But yeah, this is where we've gotten. As you see, Endermen have been here and they frustrate me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it's not my usual building episodes, but it is definitely something that needed to be done. This looks a lot better than it did. Personally, I like it a lot better than what it was. And it'll allow me to alter things in the future, like moving power where it's not moving straight across the ground or anything like that. I can actually add like telephone poles for the power to go through and whatnot. So, but yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.